I'm just saying. I'm looking
No,
forward to it.
that's not what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for my.
Oh, you want a picture? Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, if you can see this, what you see here is a man being dragged around on a leash. You may be wondering why,
What's going
correct?
on there? Is
Well,
this some kind of a TikTok video? What you got? What you got?
now this is a very unorthodox way of standing up for animals.
Um,
What you see here is a bystander who drug a man around on a leash after reportedly being heard by bystanders saying N words want to abuse dogs. Now, what
wait,
this
what? I'm confused. Wait,
I'm
please.
trying to.
Yeah, but I didn't get. I mean, I heard what you said, but I didn't. It didn't really register correctly, or it didn't really register at all. I should say. I heard the words were coming out of your mouth.
I'm trying to figure out why. Why Dre won't let me talk about the topic.
I'm trying to. Okay, can you start over, just please?
Sure. What you see right here is a man who is being drug around on a leash by a bystander who people recorded, and on the recording the bystander is saying N words like to abuse dogs. So what you're seeing in this video is that this guy who is being drug around on the leash was seen by this bystander dragging a bloody faced dog around on a leash, dragging him in a what is an alleged animal abuse. So what the man did was return the favor and drug the man who was dragging the bloody dog around. He drug him around on a leash. This is what you're seeing.
How did the man get the leash on the other man?
I There's no video of that, but obviously it was an apparent
No,
struggle.
this is something that no.
Oh my God! Here comes
Babes,
Magnum PI.
hey, one man put a leash around another man's neck.
So maybe he was stronger. Maybe there was a scuffle and he got the leash around his neck. I mean, what's so hard to comprehend about that? What's so? I mean, is that way too far fetched for you to believe it?
Yes.
Do tell me, because I haven't gotten into the story yet.
I don't see it happening. I really don't honestly see it happening. Maybe if you knock the guy out cold, maybe if the guy was knocked out cold at some point, maybe. But even then, you figure you'd wake up when something is trying to go around your neck.
So how do we know that he didn't have the man pinned to the ground and the man couldn't get up?
Because
How do we know that? We don't.
okay, because so many things have to be happening at the same time. I have 4 legs and I have 4 limbs,
Hmm.
and I can use all those limbs to squirm, move around, and everything else.
Hmm.
This other person would have to be holding me down with only 2 of their limbs, while I still have 4 available. Because the other 2 would be caught up trying to put this leash on my neck. I really don't see it. Even if I was half the size or half the strength, the fact that he doesn't have arms anymore because he's using them to put the leash on me makes me feel like I should be able to maneuver my way, at the very least, get my fingers in his eyes. You see what I'm saying? Because he doesn't, at this point now, he doesn't even have hands to keep my fingers from going in his eyes. Because his hands are trying to go. This something is off here. I'm sorry, babe. Something is off here.
Okay, that's your opinion. I mean, and you're entitled to it. Anyway, bystanders were heard. Bystanders to this incident was heard here. Heard the man saying, "You like effing dragging dogs." Anyway, the dog is now in good condition and is in a safe environment and will be going to the vet. The person who has taken the dog in says that they will buy him a new leash that is not choking his neck. This is a weird one for me, honestly. And I understand why because what you're doing is what you always tell other people not. Don't use yourself
to judge others.
You can't fathom how the hell two grown men are in a scuffle and one of them ends up with a dog chain around his neck being drugged down the street. You can't imagine because you wouldn't let that happen to you.
Don't see it.
You can't imagine it, right?
You can't.
But strange things happen.
Stranger things have happened.
Oh my God. This
Stranger
is like
things
this.
have happened.
When I saw this,
Yes,
I
you're right.
said,
Stranger
oh
things have
my
happened.
God. I have to talk about this because I don't understand. I understand why you're so baffled because I'm baffled.
But I'm gonna take that slap in the face. I'm using myself to judge others. I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna go with the story. I'm gonna go with the story. The guy. This is a real story. This is not a what's it called situation. What's the guy called? No, what they call the guy? Remember with the guy that got beat up by himself.
Wait
The
a minute.
actor.
Oh, Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, this is not a Jesse Smollett situation. I'm gonna go with the story as presented. I'm gonna go with the story as presented.
Are you saying they're trying to pull a Jesse Smollett story?
I'm not saying that. I'm just gonna go with the story as presented. Roll with that.
Yeah, it looks very weird to me that a grown man is dragging another grown man by the neck, so much so that I can barely get my words out. But listen, we live in a strange world.
Yes.
We have to admit that at least.
Yes.
Now, if this is a Jesse Smollett situation, I'm not sure. But this is what the story is saying, and the police have been contacted. So the police is involved in this case and is being investigated. So who knows? This is just one that's very unorthodox to me.
And this is a big hardback ass man. This ain't no.
Serious? Really? I mean, somebody has to be stronger than the other one. Somebody has to, get the upper hand in the situation. Apparently, he didn't.
Well, you got a lot of an upper hand. I want to talk to some people behind this one, man. I would love to get what's his name on the line, like Devar or somebody.
That could be the case. Maybe the man knows some things on how to accost people and put them on the ground.
That's why I would like to talk to Devar because even if you're like a freaking 5th degree black belt and you got 2 limbs, 3, and I got 4.
Well, yeah, I wish Devar was here right now. Maybe he'll call us up or something and explain this one to us because we need a I guess you would say a trained, skilled fighter to explain this one to us because what the hell?
What in the actual?
How did this happen? How? How are you on the ground with a leash around your neck being drugged on the pavement?
Yeah, no,
Someone please help us out, please.
Like really.